Hey guys, welcome to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson, and I am extremely excited about this series. We're going to talk about the scientific method, the 5 steps you need to make sure that you're following or at least applying to concepts that you're going to use in your contest prep, in your dieting, hopefully in every part of your life. But Adam, you had a great story. You sent me this blog link or vlog link, and why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so basically the link was about burger and fries and the science of the burger and fries. And just a summary of the video was supposed to be the scientific explanation of why it works. And, you know, I don't want to hate on anybody, or I'm not even going to link the specific video, but a lot of the reasonings were, I just don't know why it works, but it does. And you know, there's obviously some observation there, and I think that's great. I think it works, but I don't know why. But if you're going to make a video explaining why it works, you need to explain, I don't know, you need to explain why it works. And maybe as a coach, like, you would think you would want to investigate actually why it does work versus just giving it to everybody.
Yeah. So you sent me that link and I kind of put it aside. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But then I started watching it, and these were 2, I guess, influencer coaches. I mean, they must have a lot of clients. And you're right. I started typing out. It was so off the wall. I was typing all of their comments out because one after another, they would be like, well, it just works every time. All I know is whether you're bikini, figure, bodybuilding, whatever, if you just do this and you have this burger and fries, and I always wait until they have their water finished on Friday, and then I do the burger and fries, and then it's like a miracle. They just wake up like that. And you're exactly right, Adam. They just kept repeating. I have no idea, but I just know it works. And the scientific method starts, I mean, if you think back to, Newton and Copernicus and anybody else that you could claim as a science pioneer, it does start with observation. Newton, I mean, this was probably fictitious, but the apple falling from the tree is like, why does it always fall toward the center of the earth? And so the law of gravity came about. But before something becomes a law, there is a nice cycle that we've all agreed we have to go through. Observation alone is just the open door to the next step. So here's why this is critically important. When at least to me, in the 90s, early 90s, when I started competing, I started observing that no matter what kind of condition I was in, or my friends or people I was competing against, we always looked horrible the morning of the show. I observed that. And as a budding little scientist, in my pre-med and physical therapy curriculum, I was already taking a lot of physiology courses. And I thought, well, there has to be a reason. I mean, let's go through some of the steps we took to get here. And let's see if we can reverse engineer that observation. And that led to a lot of the pioneering that you see in the industry today. And I would say even the entire discipline of applying the scientific method to something as inane as bodybuilding nutrition. I mean, think of all of the people now who have PhDs and are in human research labs in universities, looking at just the application to how you look on a physique stage. That is something I would have never guessed 25 years ago would happen, but it started with just a simple observation. So what would you say these guys need to do? They've discovered, just like almost the man on the moon here, that this works. They do a burger and fry, and why are they not even willing to go another step forward?
Yeah, I don't know why, because to me, that's the most interesting and exciting part about this is just having a system, With this, it seems like these guys could just put a blindfold on and go burger and fries, burger and fries, burger and fries,
Yeah.
They may as well be a blind prep coach at this point because everyone's getting that. I'd be interested what the trick is if they happen to have a vegan, heaven forbid. But yeah, there just wouldn't be a dynamic. And I just think it would be, there's a lot of different variables that are changing with, let's just say, the calorie load, the salt, even just with the hydration being at the end of the day. It's nice to kind of pinpoint why it does work. And why it would work, but it's not it's not just the burger. There's a lot of actions that we can break down with that, and we probably won't do that.
And we will. No, we will. But we're
Okay.
we're going to go through, maybe not that particular scenario, in the next few episodes, exactly what the next step should be, because you're exactly right. If that's all you ever do is say, well, I think this works, so I'm going to now apply it to everything, you're the proverbial person with a hammer, and so everything looks like a nail to you. And you just create cult-like followings where everybody's just following the next lemming off the cliff, and nobody knows why. So stay tuned, guys, and we're going to go through the rest of the scientific method, the next 4 steps, so you can learn exactly how to apply this to all of the things that you decide you want to attempt or try in your prep. So we'll see you next time in Contest Prep University.